Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a bookshelf reorganization video. I have not done one of these, I don't think in a year. I think the last one I did was last August. But I've recently cleared off this bookcase and I've hauled a whole bunch of new books. And honestly, I'm just running out of space for all the books on my shelf. Like, I've got books stuffed into like all the nooks and crannies and it's just not looking how I want it to. So we're going to be expanding it to this bookcase right here, which I'm very excited about. Now, was it a smart idea of me to film this on the hottest day of the week? No. But am I doing it anyway? Yes. Am I going to finish it all today? I have no idea. I'm going to try, but it is really hot in here, so I have no idea. It's currently 37 degrees, which I live in Canada. That's not normal. But yeah, so I don't really have that much of a game plan. I do always make like a diagram of sorts of what I could potentially do, but it's not that good because I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna have the space to do. Like, I don't know. This is gonna be an experience that I'm very excited for, minus the heat. Not excited about that. Now, I'm not gonna be taking all of the books off because I simply do not have the space in my room to do that. I realized that the last time I did a full reorganization, so we're gonna try to just like move things around within the shelves, and I think we're gonna start from the top because I know exactly what I want to do with the Shadowhunter shelves that are up there. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so I thought that I would kind of describe my organization process for my bookshelves just while I'm organizing the books here. So I typically do everything in like height order. So tall hardcovers all go together, and regular hardcovers go together, and paperbacks go together, and mixed books kind of go together when I have like paperbacks for part of the series and hardcovers for the rest of it kind of thing. And then within that kind of organization, I do everything by height order, typically from shortest to tallest. Kind of depends, so that's typically how I try to do it. If I can, I try to keep everything on a single shelf to be the exact same height, but sometimes it doesn't always turn out like that, which is when I'll do it in a specific height order. I do have some shelves on the bookcase that are dedicated to authors, and those typically do break some of the organization rules, but overall that's how I organize the shelves, and I really like it. Oh my goodness, so I'm getting overwhelmed. I managed to do this top shelf that you can't see from this angle. I did the Shadowhunter shelf, which you also can't really see. Turned out exactly how I wanted to. My plan was to put it back to how I used to have it before I had to push in the 10th anniversary edition, but then I remembered, oh, there have been more books that have come out in the series since my shelves last looked like that, hence why I had to push that book in. So I tried to adjust it. I'm not like 100% happy with it, but like, it is what it is. This shelf is staying exactly the same, so I don't have to worry about it. And then I kind of adjusted the other tall hardcover shelves, and I do have some room here to grow. If I get any more tall hardcovers, they'll be able to go in there. I think now, however, I'm gonna work on this little shelf because according to my diagram, I know exactly what books I want to try to put here. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that. But holy crap, it is hot in here and I am struggling. This was a mistake to do it today. So I'm having another dilemma because my plan was to display Addie LaRue because I thought it would look really, really pretty. But it looks like it's not gonna look good. Like, I don't like the way this looks, literally at all. So I might have to just put it back to exactly the way that it was, which we love. We love, you know, backpedaling. It's my favorite, so let's just put it back to the way that it was. It's fine. I'm fine. Okay, so I'm having a hard time deciding where to put what books. So like, I kind of want to put some of my favorite contemporaries here, but like, the issue with organizing bookshelves when you're a booktuber, at least for me, is when I film, I want to make sure that all of the books that are showing in frame are ones that I love or I'm excited to read, or just ones that I want everyone to see. So I want to put like really, really favorites up here, because then you guys won't be able to see them because I never stand when I'm filming. That's the only way you would see this shelf. So I think this is just going to be a lot of trial and error because I have no idea what I want to be in frame, because it's really just these lower shelves that you see. Like, this is usually where it caps, is this shelf. Sometimes you can see a bit of this shelf. Why are organizing bookshelves so difficult? Okay, so I feel very overwhelmed, and while I know I said that I wasn't going to take all the books off the shelves because I just simply don't have the room, since I do have like a decent amount of the shelves done, kind of like at least on these bookcases where the books currently are, because obviously the bookshelf that I showed at the beginning is empty except for the books I've added. I think I'm going to take all of the remaining books off and try to organize them and group them into what I think looks best together, and then I will try to put them on the shelves that way, because I feel very overwhelmed trying to look at all the different shelves and trying to piece together in my head what's gonna look good. I think this is what I'm gonna have to do. Since I organize things by height, I'm gonna keep that in mind as well. So I'm just gonna kind of sit on the floor and try to organize some piles of books and see how this goes. Okay, so I think I finished the shelves. They're not exactly how I want them to be, which I kind of knew was going to happen because I have way more room now than I did before. I have 6 new shelves to play around with, so I knew that it was going to be hard to fill up the space, because I don't love when things look empty. Like, I want the illusion that the bookshelves are full. So I tried to display as many books as I could, which is actually making me really happy because I have not been able to display a book cover in forever. But I'm gonna put like overlays of my final bookshelves while I am talking so you guys can see them. But yeah, there's a lot more room now, which makes me really happy, because before I had literally no space to put any new books, and now they all fit really comfortably, which is nice. So now there's even room to grow, which is great, because there's a lot of great books coming out in the rest of the year and next year that I'm really looking forward to, that I'm gonna want to buy, and now I have the room for them, which is great. They're not exactly how I want them to be, but I know eventually they will get to a place where I'm happy with them. I did struggle a lot to make things look good, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to like play around with it to try to get it where I want it to be. I don't know if I love where some books are placed in terms of what you are going to be able to see when I'm filming, but overall I think it turned out pretty well. All my absolute favorite books I feel like are in frame for when I'm filming. And I can always change up my angles if I want to, I don't really know. But yeah, this isn't the favorite my bookshelves have ever looked. But like I said, like I know that they're gonna get to that place again. It's a matter of filling out the space a bit more to make the shelves look a bit more full, because there is the very bottom shelf on the new bookcase that I was decorating today that is really empty. So like almost half of the shelf is full, but the rest of it is open. So that's gonna really bother me, I already know. But you guys aren't gonna be able to see that when I'm filming, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm very happy that I no longer have big stacks of books, because I really didn't like that. But yeah, I do think that like in general everything looks good. Like the books that I have paired with each other, I'm happy with the way that they look. It's just gonna take, like I said, some finagling to make it exactly how I want it to be. But this was such an exhausting process because it is so hot today that I'm like absolutely sweating. So I'm kind of just like done. Like even if I don't love the way they look, I don't feel like playing around with them anymore. They are good enough to leave for now. I'm sure I'm gonna buy more books soon anyway. I still have birthday gift cards. But yeah, those are my newly reorganized bookshelves. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below how you organize your bookshelves, because I'd really love to know. Subscribe if you have not yet already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!